Told you I'd be back. Sound might be all jacked up. Just be aware of that. My case is on. Oh. Things are happening. I gotta say, this guild stuff has just made things awfully complicated. It's really hard for, I think, management to have fun anymore because they're too busy trying to manage a guild. And, seen it different ways now. I've been, like, leading it, and I've been following it. God, everybody's trying to come up with a different solution for how they're going to improve the system. Dude, I'm sorry. Nobody is going to find the solution. You know, Team Instinct, they have a strategy for how they deal with it. You Zerg, and that's what you do. You know, guilds who has less damage, you do this, you do that. You go in phase one. Everybody's trying to figure out ways to make it fair. Like, it kind of makes my head spin. Because the shit just ain't fair. Like, no matter how you do it. Klice. What's up, Kalice? That's a serious condition. You know, I don't know what's going to happen with this thing. I think obviously people are going to just deal with it, figure out a way around it, but it's annoying. I'm going to look up my... There we go. Q. So, I'm working on... I got 40 of those little droid collar things last night, and they kind of... No, I didn't. Actually, I farmed those with currency, and I got 50 last night. I finally got my 50, so I did work on Qui-Gon. My intention is to kind of level him up, get his potency up. He's going to be my king impregnator with... I think he goes up to 240. I think. Something crazy. He'll get 40 here on that piece. That's another uncraftable. And then to finish him off again, he needs another uncraftable. So, but I'm willing to take him up to the top. I kind of like resistance. I'm in my guild. You guys asked. I'm in Black Sun Rising now. So far so good. Enjoying it. They're good guys. You know, we're flowing. Yeah, we're doing really well. I'm not worried about the top and all that stuff. All this stuff is just kind of meaningless. It's about finding teams who can work together, and it's fun. Clay, what's up, bro? Yeah, less drama. Look for somewhere with less drama. I was just talking about how it's really hard to make things even and fair and everybody well represented. If everybody shows up, then I guess you're good to go in my book. Lag. Super lag. Rip. Yeah, dude, mad drama on the guild front. No matter where you go, what you do, there's always going to be somebody shitting, like, in the punch bowl. There's always a turd in the punch bowl. And that's just a fact. This is my arena team right here. This is who I use in arena. They do drop down. They're not that great on defense. I've been dropping down to 13 today. I dropped down to 19. It wasn't a big deal to get up back to 1 and get out. But, I don't know. They're fun to play, and I do think they're pretty strong. I mean, bitch hits hard. That's a fact. No time for you. Dead. Now look, I have found that if I let Ray go at the early game, then I cannot win the late game. That's the truth. Okay, I respect that now. I didn't really appreciate that before, but now that I know that's fact, I'm a little more careful with it. I do think about stopping playing every once in a while. I just get kind of tired. Like, I'm kind of frustrated. What's up, peeps? Yeah, sometimes I just think it's just taking so much time, and thank God I'm not on the like leadership team anymore for some raid, dude, so I can just enjoy it and just join in and do my damage and get out. I mean, there's a lot of time involved. Now, Echo, look, my whole thing is this. Like, right now, yeah, Echo seems cool, but I got you maybe $5 he might be in a Rhodium pack, okay? Even in that, obviously I've seen that he's pretty easy to acquire, right? He takes about $200 in-game credit. Well, it's not too bad as far as these things go to get like a full 7-star. That's pretty reasonable if you're looking for one guy. So that's pretty rare actually. But here's the thing. It's not all about that. What it's about is about uncraftables. And if you look at him, he requires a hell of a lot of uncraftables. And believe me when I tell you, I have a lot of like guys that I have to get craftables on. So I'm ignoring them right now. Now, I'll make a call out. I don't think the Resistance Trooper is the best guy in the game or blah, 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 blah. But shit, he only needs 2 furnaces, so I'm cool with that. He's at 6-star right now, 7-193, and he goes up to gear 11. You know, the sad thing is that I thought when we get a gear, like a level increase, a cap, or whatever, blah, 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 I thought things would change, you know? But not really too much change. We still got, I mean, Ray is still like the #1 damager in the game. Echo, his potency alright, his speed's alright, his health's okay. He's got some good synergy. I obviously have the clones for it. But look, they did nerf 5s just recently. And I mean, that was a pretty ferocious nerf. Because dude, man, didn't do that much damage. I mean, shit. You just ignore him for half the game and you're good. You kill him with 3 people. You're like, yeah, he can solo, but not if you have a stun. But, okay, fine. So they nerfed him. Maybe they should give me my Omega Mats back. Thanks. But, you know, the clones just aren't that great to begin with. They're okay. You're just lucky to God that Rex isn't that hard to farm up. What's up, Rob? Dude, if they don't believe you in Farm Ray, like my buddy, I'm telling you, and you know, he relapses a lot and I have to take him to rehab. But, you know, I told him the Ray thing, he's free to play, he's been working on it. He hasn't been totally conscientious on every part of SWG. He could be a hell of a lot better right now. But, at least, he's respecting that. Because, damn, if he wasn't doing that, if you're not going for Ray right now, I don't know. I mean, maybe someday in the future they'll nerf her, but I don't know how hard. And they left her alone for a long time now, so it'll probably be episode 9 by the time we see some, you know, massive nerf come down. I mean, they get on 5, but then they leave her alone. I don't mind, though. Shit, she's geared up, and she's my best, and pop, and everything dies, so... You know, you're not sad if you own it. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Hold up. Thanks for that call out. It's my case. I didn't have a case with my phone before because it was the freaking active. Rockin'. Should be good now, right? It's because it tunnels all the sound into that one little hole. So you get a lot of feedback. Hopefully that's good now. This game is so... It takes so much time. Good lord. I really do say. So, my Omega mats, the next ones are obviously going to Ray. Gonna finish this out. She just hits so stupid hard. Not even funny. And she is the best character in the game right now. Anybody tells you different, they're lying or they just don't know. Resistance Trooper, I'm kind of excited now. He is fully geared. Gear level 11. And I don't have 8s on him. I like that one. 65% chance to expose. 15% damage. That's a pretty fair attack, too. It does some pretty significant damage. It's basic, not so much. But when you incorporate the... especially with protection and everything, expose is pretty powerful. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go out and farm him. I'm just sort of conveying my, hoping that he's going to be good, I guess. 65 potency, not terrible, not the best. But what I am curious about is, this is my curiosity. Ray is just so good. We know that for a fact. But, what about Poe? Like, we forgot all about him, right? RG, he's the man, he's so dirty, we get it. We kind of forgotten about my boy Poe. And, I didn't like Poe very much. He was obviously, like, super meta, so everybody was all on top of it, and then RG and the speed changes and all that stuff kind of took away a little bit of his thunder. But where's he at now? We don't hear about him anymore. But we didn't look at his leader back then. So 30% offense. It only costs 3 Omegas there to make it maxed out. 30% offense and 15% potency for a resistance teammate. Who would that be? Oh yeah, that's Ray. What would Ray be like with 30% damage, I wonder? 30% offense and potency. Who would do that? So, potency, resistance trooper, expose at 80% potency. It's not bad. Finn, I don't know. What about resistance pilot? Doesn't resistance pilot expose? Oh yeah, he does. And remember that resistance trooper gets turn meter every time somebody's exposed. Like 50%. So there's some synergy here. I'm curious. I called out the resistance pilot, the rebel team back in the day of being good. Now they're good. I kind of foresaw that. I just said, hey, Leia, Akbar. You're not seeing too many other people incorporate characters, but we are seeing a little bit of resurgence with Luke. But there's definitely some potential in the rebel team. Maybe Wedge, but nobody's really gotten him maxed out yet. But I'm telling you, this resistance stuff, Ray, I'm pretty sure I compared the damage, and she is doing significantly more damage, and 30% on top of what she's doing even more now, and then that extra potency, I don't know, could be good. It's something to look out for sure. It could be a pretty big deal. I just like this team so much. They get shit done on this team. That's a fact, Jack. Look, I don't have to really lose anybody. Even get damaged that much. Yeah, I actually wasn't getting in that many good calling assists there either. It's more fun to not be a whale, I think. Then you don't know what you're doing, and I think that's best. Because when you get up here and you realize that there's really nothing to it anymore, kind of gets a little disappointing. There's nothing really to achieve anymore. What's up, Drew? Bane? Oh, Cad Bane. No, Cad Bane is the Cadbury egg of the scoundrels. He's so jacked up. Maybe this is the foretelling of his buff or something like that, but he's really shitty. He's supposed to be good against Jedi too, and now you can pretty much just dump that in the dumpster because here's the thing. This is kind of one of the failures on their part, and that was, well, so they made all these Jedi counters and such, and that's cool, but now they made Jedi so damn weak that you don't even need to run one anymore. I mean, Jedi are pretty shitty right now. I mean, that's a fact. I would never run one in my right mind. I mean, even Jedi Master Aaron won't touch a Jedi team anymore. What does that tell you? I guess I could have cleansed that healing immunity, but I just don't care. Dodging stuff too, man. I know that that's on the board. That's a big deal right now. Hopefully they'll figure that shit out. See, look, and then she attacks 3 times when I just don't want her to because I didn't want to do this. Alright, he dodged. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I would still go after Rey. It's too bad. They should probably release Leia free to play. That would be nice. I would have no qualms with that. Because she's not nearly as good as Rey. That's another thing with Dooku. Like, Dooku's shards were rare. His farming was hard, and now he's a little bit lackluster. I mean, I don't like that. I mean, I like that Rey's where she is because she takes a lot of time to work up. Like, even if you get her shards, like, you have to spend a lot of money to get that. But when you earn her, it should make it worth it. Yeah, Akbar is so nice, especially if you're working on raids and stuff. Just FYI, call out is I know there's been a lot of talk about the Ewoks for raids, but just if we're talking serious, they really aren't any good at phase 1 on tier 7 anymore. So I heard my buddy who was in a guild and they were telling him, like, dude, get this, do that, this is awesome, and maybe for that it was. But when you're playing with the big boys and the big toys, being with the people making all the noise, well, it just doesn't work anymore. And then it's a waste of time and effort. And when you tell a free-to-play player to go do something and they do it, that's their whole spirit, their whole everything. You really can destroy a free-to-play player when you got them down the wrong path. So, again, don't take what I said about, like, First Order and stuff and say, oh, that's what I'm going to do. Just hold out, just theory crafting. I mean, we'll see what happens with it, but it's got some potential. As far as the free-to-play player, just remember, stick to what you know, what people are telling you. They're not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Rey is obviously the best character in the game. It's not really worth it to spend a bunch of money in the game. If you've been free to play this long, it's not going to give you a huge advantage. Unless you're willing to spend a couple grand at the game. Just stick to what you're doing. And please, for God's sakes, do your freaking Galactic Wars, man. Come on, what is with that? My buddy, free to player, he's like, well, yeah, I play to as far as I can, and then I stop. I'm like, so do you restart? He's like, no, because tomorrow I could do better and, like, get a little further. Like, no. No, that's not right. That you get as many shards as you can, and now, it's like 3 months later he's got, like, 1 freaking 7-star. Okay, first off with the First Order, okay? they nerfed Kylo. Alright, so he doesn't do quite as much damage anymore, which is pretty weak. Well, you better put this in. And the First Order team, like, okay, the reason why they looked at Akbar and had to do these major changes to him was because he has a problem. His problem is that he was giving random turn meter to a random ally. Same exact thing First Order officer does. That's the problem. That does not work. Sounds like a good skill, but in practice it ends up being really nasty. Just ends up not being very good at all. So just be aware of that. I'm not picking up Gamorrean shards. Oh. Gamorrean, man, I would rather get my gear right now. I mean, that's just the true fact of the matter. I just want my gear. And I'll get Gamorrean Soldier when he comes around, I guess. But right now, just gear is so important, especially versus all these jackass pre-crafters. You know who you are. See if we can one-hit this dude. Well, yep. Oh. Now notice Clone Trooper gets 50% turn meter on a crit. That can be very useful. Sunfac I've heard is good and blah 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 blah, but you know, is it worth the money? So until he's free to play and we see a little bit more of him, I can't say for sure. Cool, but not really important. And Sweep Nail, that's cool, man. Yeah, GS, great. That's a guy I've been pushing. Darth Sidious and Lumi and JC and Qui-Gon, you're that's pretty old school. Where's your Rey? You know what I mean? Like, that's a long-term goal, kind of like kind of like Count Dooku was. He was a long-term thing. I think you need to go for a long-term Rey. If JC maybe helps in your Galactic Wars, maybe I could see that. I mean, I would never chance a nice piece of gear on his ass now, because the whole problem with JC is his little push attack doesn't really heal him for very much. That shit should heal him to full health, and then he'd be pretty good. He'd be cool if he did that. But yeah, he's just kind of butthole. Lumi, haven't seen anybody get crazy with her yet, but Qui-Gon Jinn, he takes some uncraftables, but he's still the man. Yeah. So, yeah, in 4-star Rey, I mean, you're just going to have to take it all the way, man. It's just like any of these squishy guys. If you don't have a 7-star, you're going to get beat to death. I so wonder what it would like to be a level 1 with a 7-star Rey. And see how people could handle your ass. I bet that shit would be hard. Okay, this is a problem. This is like the worst. Yeah, this is a problem. Can we kill Rey? Alright. Well, they just knocked out my 2 AoEers, and she's gonna do a double attack and get Force Sight. So, yeah, that's cool, I guess. Now, so I was gonna do that, and then I was gonna follow up with Phasmas, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Yeah, we will be retreating because I found that this leads to a very serious uphill battle later in the game. Yeah, I mean, if you're consistent, like Ian says, he never spent money on the game, got Qui-Gon, Sidious, Ventress, Savage, Luke, Luminara, yeah. I mean, and now you got to make a choice too, and it's what I told my buddy. I want to call this out as well. Some of you free-to-play players might be strategizing to build more raid-oriented teams. And, you know, I get where you're coming from. I get that you see the rewards and the benefits from that, but let's be fair here. If you guys are not on your arena and working on those teams first and foremost, I gotta say, number one, number 1 and 2 free-to-play characters are in Cantina shipments. Daka is huge. She's very good defensively. She's very good offensively. Qui-Gon Jinn, very good. You've got Geonosian Soldier in there. You should be farming a Royal Guard or some sort of tank. Han Solo even maybe, although he's kind of a wimp. But you don't have to pay to play. But I will say this, that please work on your arena team. Because it's like I told my buddy, you want to be cashing checks every day. If you have money, if you have credits, that you have crystals, then you have currency. You can do things. If you don't have that, well, buddy, you don't have shit. You can't really contribute in the XP or do this or do that. It's just, yeah. You probably want Daka. Yeah, and Sidious and Dooku have fallen out of meta, so, you know, it's not a big deal. I mean, let's try this a little differently here, although I'm not really liking the feeling I'm getting either way on this one, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Oh, I should have probably tried to, like, hit her really hard. Oh, shit. Well, this could work. This might work. Wait, didn't I already speed down? Okay, shit. It's not gonna work. Ow. Ow. The worst part is the bitch gets health. Like, for reals. They're just all over. Let's see if she revives Rey on this. Not gonna lie. He does hit pretty fucking hard, okay? Alright, that is true. Yes, he does hit hard. Yeah, see, look at that. Come on, man. Give that some love right there. That's not bullshit damage. That's for real damage. My little 6-star right over here. Making it look easy. Good lord, how many turns do they get? Fucking assholes. Take some more turn meter away, thank you. Shut up, Raven. You know I am. You know he's gonna post a screenshot of his, but too bad I have banned screenshot posting. So you are not allowed to do it. Now see, if that was a maxed out gear Qui-Gon, he wouldn't have been resistant. No, dude, come on. Those are my faves. Son of a bitch. Oh well. So we're talking strats. So make sure you are cashing your arena checks, man. That's what it's all about. Get the free money. Get the 500 every day. I've seen free-to-play players do it. I've seen them do it versus Order 66. You got to be brave. You got to build up a little credit. So then you got your crystal flow going in. There was a time where I wasn't putting in any money and I was just making sure to be on the top of the leaderboards, and I was making pretty good bank. I saved up like 11,000 that way. Without spending money. That's $100 worth of crystals, right? Or getting there. As an everyday type thing. What, that's like, shit, like 22 days? If you think about all the crystals that you've gotten over the course doing something like that, it's not bad. So, Ramon, bro, what do you think of my whole potential Poe, Dameron, leader, Rey, resistance trooper? Damn it. There we go. Bitch, you did. You did. Oh, man. I counted my chickens way before they hatched on that one. Okay, Ayla, you better cut them back for that. She must be pissed off. I'm concerned about this. This is not going my way here. In so many ways, this is not going my way. Dude man's pretty fucking tanky, though. You gotta give him that. Holy shit. Love that Joker. Either you spend nothing or you spend a fucking king's ransom, man. There's no in between here, and I'm just telling you straight. I'm just gonna kill this guy because it's just gonna be a problem later. Well, shit, maybe it wouldn't have been if I'd been smart about it. I forgot about Qui-Gon. Damn, that was newbie. Oh well, now we've committed. They don't seem to be attacking me. Yeah. Nice whiff. Good. Totally okay with you missing that shot. There's really no best leader. I mean, right now, obviously, Old Ben and Dooku were the big, big bad boys on the block, but I'm telling you, man, I really like this expose right here. This expose, I'm a big fan of it. Hit him once more. I don't give a shit. There we go. Cool. But yeah, that obviously Old Ben is very popular right now because of this whole dodge bullshit that they have no intention, I think, of fixing. They love the way you dodge. I'll tell you what, this exposed though, man. It ain't fucking around right here. Woo! Shoot, shouty. Where did my 100 crystals go, bro? Yeah, Phasma 2. Call out on that. This is gonna be bad. I still got Rey, that's lucky, but I don't have Qui-Gon anymore. And this is about to be, this is like Hell's Kitchen right here. This is no joke. This is, Dead Man's Alley. These last 3, they have been for these past few days, and it just will not stop. I mean, it does not cease. This thing is rough. So I need to be very careful about this. Does Rey have a leader? She doesn't. And I don't have any good leaders left except for Dooku. And Old Ben. But he does such ass damage. And I kind of wanted RG in here so they could kind of soak up a little bit of damage. And I really just want Resistance Trooper because I like him right now. He's so cool. Ramon has 7-star Resistance Trooper, I think. He always leads me astray. Like, he made me put in, like, uncraftables and fucking... What's her face? That stupid Ahsoka. He re-inspired me, and look where that got me. Nowhere. Dumb. You better hide. Bitch, we're coming for you. Dude, you guys know what Yoda's business is all about. See what I mean? This RG thing never stops. And it's just like, this is what you get. This is what you fight. And then I got 5s back behind it. Like, you're shitting me, right? So 5s is gonna pretty much like manhandle most of my guys now. And I got old fucking Ben as well. They're just mealing him away right now. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Man, I gotta kill him. Good times. Don't you do it. Good. Okay, can you stun her, please? So she can't... Okay, just instead make her deflect. That's good. Good stuff. Gonna get countered and kill himself if he does anything else, so... I guess it didn't really matter, did it? I'm just gonna go for it because I think he's a dead man walking. See, look, when you take chances like that, when you give your life, sometimes it works out. Please stun this guy. How about a not dodge? How about that? One turn I could try to stun his ass, and since he's a Jedi, I might have a better chance of it. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted, truth be told, though. Because really, I wanted it to double stun. And this C25 is going to kill me. Pretty sure about that, so... Please expose him. Thank you. And he didn't even attack back. Cool. This is working out great. Stupid bastard. Yes. Cool. You're done now, pal. Yeah, I know I got to stun 5s, but... You know, there was chance there, the same chance percentage that he would get double stunned as there was to stun him directly. Right? 45% chance to stun anyone non-Jedi, and 90% chance to stun a Jedi, and a 45% chance to stun a second character. So really, my dice rolling wasn't all that bad there. I feel like that wasn't that bad. Yeah, so I mean, okay, so, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much same deal there. Plus it worked out, didn't it? Shoot. Now, I've heard some stuff about Tusken Raider. I mean, he's got the health. It's just one of those things. We come across this a lot. We just don't hear a lot about him, so it's hard to theory craft about somebody that you don't have access to and that nobody's really running that often. I mean, I totally see the potential there. It's just, you know, you don't see it a lot, so I can't really say for sure. I have pulled some stupid bullshit on these Galactic Wars when we start getting to my Ewoks and there's like 2 people left and my that's just Daka, Ewok Elder, like Tebow and all them. They're funny as shit, man. Like they can handle their business. They're so funny. If I get down to them, I'll get nervous. But they can do some pretty ridiculous moves on some peeps. I'm just hoping here we don't lose what's his face. No way, Chris. It's my Panthers buddy. Oh my god, I missed you, bro. How about this year, man? Did you see Cam Newton's new car? Yeah, we know all this stuff. We Carolinians. I'm done in Cantina as well, so there's pretty much nothing. Damn it, I wish I had an AoE right now to follow up on this bitch with. That was pretty much a waste of energy and effort and all sorts of things, so. Cool. Well, looks like it hurt. Roll around on the ground. Good job. Good job. Ooh. No! Fuck! Dude, hit him back for what he has done to us. Bastards. Oh my god, this is bad. This is so bad. As long as we kill Royal Guard, we're cool. We can do this. And then we got one more left. Shoot him. Murder him. Resist him. Dodge him. Get bonus attacked by him. Uh-oh. My shields are failing, General. You know what, if you kill... Well, I don't know, because there's... Only 5s is left, and 5s gets pretty hard. You can't repel attacks of this magnitude. You just firing squad these bitches, dude. Don't give a shit. Uh-oh, now they're resistant. Damn, he played his cards right, that fucking Rex. God, he's smart. Goodbye, Fives. You fought a good fight, for sure. I think it's time to whip out Ewoks and give them a taste of their own little tricky medicine. Ewoks, who I haven't invested too much in, but, you know, they're still there, and I got them, so fuck it. Plus, it's 3v5, so I feel like Ewoks, this is totally a Battle of Endor right now. I want Tebow lead. I'm pretty sure on this one. God, look at his power level so bad. Now we want you. And where's my little buddy? There he is. They're so cute. Love them. They're so snuggly. Where's Daka? Yep, need you, bitch. And who would go well with the Ewok? Who would run with Ewoks? You know what? Come on. This is, expanded universe. This is some EU storytelling right here. Ahsoka ran into the Ewoks. And now they gotta fight some other people. The clones who've just gone Order 66. Bitch ain't dead. And Daka knows all about it. Uh-oh. This is a little ridiculous. They came... Damn, they got hard in the paint. Watch out. What does that do again? Oh yeah, it does that. Okay, don't want that for sure. So, like, just hit it over the head with your weak-ass damage. Cool. Deal. Alright, so we need more turns. Okay, yeah, I do have his shards, but until he's 7, I don't give a shit. That's true. Good point. Good point. Stun that little dick. Oh, man. Shit! We can't take too many more hits of that with their deflectors up. Shouldn't have done that, but he's just a boy. Oh. Yeah, they did. In my expanded universe, they did. This is my story, not yours. You can't rely on George for everything. Sometimes you gotta do things for yourself. Good lord, this didn't work out well. I thought the bitch would surely stun. Oh yeah, I guess we can cloak and do it. But still. Please stun him! Fuck! Alright. Well. Son of a bitch. You're a terrible person, Fives. Just want to let you know right now. Okay, cool. We can hit him in the sneakies. This kind of works. Ugh. Cool. We need that bitch back. Fuck! Come on, man. That ain't right. Oh my god, this is tough. I mean, sure, I didn't play that well, but, I mean, I totally see that, but, shit. Still. Look at these nicks of damage they're doing. We are fucked. I'm just gonna say it right now. We are in trouble. Didn't revive her like I wanted to. Okay. Cool. This cloaking thing's kind of working, though, and I don't know if he can really take Ahsoka here. Shit. I may have just killed my Ewok Elder right now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. By doing that. Good to know. Hey, cool. Take away some turn meter. Fuck it. The healing is real, though. We're gonna have to just fast forward this. I can't take the suspense anymore. Please make her cloak. Okay. Alright. Keep on rolling, babe. Oh. Yeah, I'm working on First Order Officer, but he has that problem. He does random 100% turn meter. That's a problem. That's not a good skill to have, trust me. It's just problematic at best. Holy shit. Oh my god, I don't know if I can win this. This is the worst thing that could have happened. This is a fucking problem. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to handle this. I don't think we're ready for this jelly. Their body is way too bootylicious. Okay. Dude, so much damage. So much damage. Ridiculous damage. They're gonna blow me away. And I'm not even gonna get a go. Like, they're gonna pop people hard. And I gotta kill Mr. fucking RG with 100 million damage, so okay, we'll do it. Got potency up, don't know what that does for us right now, but it's there. We got it. Well, we've taken down half the shields at indoor, and a little bit more, and we'll be all the way through his shields. Stun somebody, girl. No, not you. Somebody else stun from my team. Okay. Or throw the shields. Focus all attacks on that Super Star Destroyer. Oh, shit, we lost one. Ah! Shit. We need a heal coming. Yeah, good stun. Nice dodge. The battle is turning in our favor. Full HPs. Paris is okay. I see potential. Shit. I mean, we don't have much of a damage team anymore, so this is kind of... I told you, this stuff was going to be rough. I'm lucky she's only taking like one attack. Holy shit. It's fucking Ray. Hey, let's secure it, man. Do some more fucking damage, please. Call in an assist every once in a blue fucking moon, please. Yeah, for all the dodging in the game, how about we get some call and assist actually working? Cool. Oh god. Could be bad. This could be the end. You fucking dick. What an asshole. What an asshole that guy is. Oh my god, what a dick. That was so rude. All I wanted was 5 guys for his one. That was ridiculous. I've beaten this before, but it's only getting worse. Obviously, we want this asshole. We better stack the damage in our favor this time. Okay, this might potentially work. Barris is okay. I'm just saying nothing in this game has the potential damage to beat. This is the problem, the inherent problem with RG. That RG is basically like, he's just reinforced this whole like damage meta. Oh my god, so they started first because I had a whole new team. Okay, deal. You might be wondering why, but I have my reasons. That's why. Okay, don't really care to have an extra attack on him, but since I have to, I'll take it. Let's kill this fucking guy and let's move on. Take away some turn meter. Or get dodged by everyone and their dog. We gotta kill that bitch. That's a fact, Jack. Okay, he should be dodging pretty hardcore now with dodge up and old bin lead. See, he didn't dodge that. Okay. Okay, he didn't dodge that. He dodged that. Alright. That's cool. So ridiculous. We must kill this bitch. This evasion is not hurting us, that's a fact. If we take her out, then we might be okay. What the fuck was that? I don't believe you. Okay, no turn meter reduction there, that's fine. Oh shit. Now we got a problem. Because she's gonna heal up. Yeah. Ridiculous. Fucking stupid, man. So stupid. Still not gonna be enough. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, that's a good thing. One guy for my 5. That's cool. Well, it's not easy. I would hate to see you do it without. And here's the thing: if that works the way I thought it did before, it was, you know, your highest power team is how they give you your challenge. So believe me, if all you had was this and no deep roster, and you had high level gear 10 or 11s, you're done, son. It's over for you. You have no chance. But at this point, I think we're good. I feel good about what we've done. Old Ben can't stand a chance. No slowdown, thanks. Kinda would have liked it. Dodge that shit. Cool. Alright, good stuff. That worked well. I like that. That was nice. Well, I will tell you this. One of you is going to die. Maybe my Ayla first. Or my Ahsoka? Yeah. Cool. Man, I'll tell you what. Nothing's more fun than a dodge game. Cool. Cool. You're gonna go back into hiding before you ever get a chance. If you're not deflected first. Good times. Well, we're taking out one guy a turn, so we are good on this. I mean, yeah, I'm sure if we look back at the tapes, we run through our playbook here, we could see where we could have called some audibles, you know, run a few flea flickers, but that means shit. This whole dodging mechanic, man. I mean, there is some truth to why they removed it in League. I mean, I played back in the day. And they removed that shit because it got fucking annoying and it wasn't any fun. And I'm starting to feel that. Yeah, fuck you, pal. She gotta have the last laugh. What a bitch. Alright, cool. We're done here. Boom, drops mic. Some hard living. Where's my Darth Vader sword? Really needed that A-list. That's really gonna It's really going to go right here. Thanks. Excuse me. So see, First Order Officer, I've done things with him. I 7-starred him. Now I'm done on Cantina. I've got nothing left to gain from Galactic War or any of them. Arena, gosh, my nose itches. It's right on the edge. I'm not picky. Don't judge me. It still itches, but I'm just going to deal with it. So who do we have left? Jawa, I can't. It's really too much. But Jawa, First Order Stormtrooper, but he's totally good to go. Obviously Vader. Greedo's done. Finn. So there's 3. Chirpa, but that's in the process. Aruru. Don't see me buying new packs to open for his ass. That's the mistake they made too. When you sell these fucking chromium packs, you should be selling. Now, come on, give me some love for this one. You should be selling like they do in, I don't know, like a Magic the Gathering or something, where you're buying like a set. Like, you're in the Sith thing. Yeah, you can get other cards, but it's mostly like Sith people. Or you roll for like Tusken, like a Tusken pack that they bring out every once in a while, and you really get a higher chance of getting a Ruru and Tusken Raider shards or whatever. Or you can do like Outer Rim people or like alien things, and then I might actually buy some more. Shit. I don't know. What do you think of that? Well, I'm not going to buy any chromium, so they ain't squeezing shit. But if they did that, they'd be smart. Baldo, what's up? We're about to close this down, bro, so you messed up. Then I don't really give a shit about Sunfat, Gamorrean, or whatever. Because you know what? My guys that I do have 11 and 12 stars, they're going to whoop that ass for the longest time. But look, Han Solo's coming along. Yeah. Han Solo's rocking and rolling. I've scored first. To Ewokin's dismay. We got another one going on tomorrow. I mean, excited about these guys. Make sure to remember these are coming back out. Please be aware of that. I think it's May 25th, so you know, about guilds, the fighting's fun, the competition's fun, but you know, there's something missing here because there's too much drama in guilds about all the different crap about it and when you start, and it's not really inclusive anymore. I mean, you know, I don't know how they're going to fix it, but it's going to take a CG thing to fix it, to make it more just goodwill. Guild members and managers shouldn't have to be dealing with all this crap. Yeah, too much competition, no cooperation. It's a lot of competition. You know, it's like, and I'm not getting my fair share, and this dude stole this, and blah blah blah. And that's, you know, I was raid leader or whatever at Team Skunk, and you know, I just stepped down. I got tired of the fucking drama. I got tired of all the bullshit, and now I'm just a member, and I just try to be a good member like I wanted members to be when I was in there. And I may say my piece. But dude, why has everybody got to try to be like a weekend quarterback and tell everybody what they're going to do? Let the leaders decide and then just go with it. Be a good member. Like, a lot of people in this game don't have any experience with playing in a... And they may say, I played WoW and blah... Shut the fuck up. This ain't WoW. This ain't this and it ain't that. If you're a good guild member, you follow the line to the letter, and you just do what's requested of you, and you follow along. And if you're a good member and you get in thick with people, you can tell them, hey, well, let's try this, let's try that. But, oh my god, dude, guilds are a fucking headache. I feel sorry for, you know, I don't feel sorry for you not getting your your awards and your stuffs. But I feel bad for the guild members, leaders that are trying to run the damn thing. It's crazy, man. It's total madness. So have some appreciation and some respect for your freaking guild leaders like Baldo. It's a lot of work. It's very hard. They put this shit together. You didn't put this shit together. So damage is not. And I'll tell you, I made a point, and the reason why they did this. The reason why they did this is because of the Han Solo shards. That really throws a wrench in this gear. But I'll tell you, they should have, if they want to do this damage thing, that's fine. That's a fun way to contribute, and it's not a bad mechanic. So actually, I kind of like it. I kind of like challenging every week, and you get a few shots. You don't have forever to keep trying over it again get your damage, but you work to try to get the best damage, and you're working on a raid team, and it's all good and it's all fun. But damage should have had to do with how much guild currency you get, not the Han shards, or maybe the Han shards, the guild currency, and not the rewards. Everybody should have been even fucking Steven on the rewards. That's the part. That's the problem. Because how do you give the best guys the best gear so they can continue to be the best guys? It's not fair. I know that, and I score first, and I know that. It's just not fun. I would be totally not upset if they just evened all that shit out, and I don't think anybody else would be upset if the Han shards and the like guild contribution stuff didn't change, like the guild currency. They would just be happy to be getting a nice slice of the pie. So I think that's a good thought. It's something that really needs to be looked at. This whole thing is freaking frustrating. I'm just glad because I'm a member now. I show up and I do my damage and I follow the rules and then I get back on when we say to go. There's so many strategies guilds have tried to build up, and I'll say if you're not happy in your guild, then find somebody that's philosophy is more like yours. I just found that the philosophy didn't mix with me in TS. Obviously, 66 and I had our misgivings, but shout out to them. They've been really cool. They haven't been all, they could just totally destroy me on the leaderboards and make my stay there in our PvP leaderboards not fun, but they haven't just gone after me and stuff, and I haven't gone after them, and there's been a level of respect. I don't know where that comes from, but I gotta respect them. We had our misunderstandings. TS had our different philosophical views. BSR, Black Sun Rising, I like it so far. They're still new in the game as far as tier 7 rating, but they're figuring out a way to do it best for them, and I'm cool with it. So, it's... Yes, I agree too. Be on a weaker guild. I mean, it's like, why would you want to join a guild with a bunch of like super, super heavy hitters when you can be the biggest fish in a small pond? So, yeah, Kurt, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get the strategy here, what they're trying to do with guilds. So it's just I really do think that the Han and the guild currency and then evening out the other rewards, maybe giving the top 5 like that extra little red, but then everybody else like 6 and below all get the same shit, and I bet you would not have near as many troubles or frustrations. What up, Daniel? Yeah, my bad. We've been running for a while here, but I wanted to show back up, show my face, and kind of run back through everything. It's I think it's a good time for me to be involved in the community and reach out to you guys, and I'm still here. I'm still following it. I mean, this game, it does frustrate me. I'm sure it frustrates all you in individual ways, but they've got something good here though. This raid stuff is pretty fun. The raiding itself is pretty fun. They found a good way too with the Gamorreans. The Gamorreans, they really need to key on. Okay, if we just want to talk about what they did right, those Gamorreans are fun. The Rancor, not so much. That's kind of boring. That's just like one mechanic. It's not like with Gamorreans, you're kind of trying to like balance it all, and you're trying to, and it's tricky, and you have to have the right team. Yeah, I mean, I'd be cool with just getting the. I'd be cool with fighting for the haunt shards. I'd still try to fight and get them, just to have them and be like, oh, look, Jedi Master Elon's got some haunt shards, bitch. But I wouldn't care if I lost him either. Thanks, Baldo. I appreciate that. Yeah. So today I got some bad news. My car started knocking and my 370Z threw a piston. So that's about 12 grand on an engine. Apparently it was out of oil, even though I changed it 58,000 miles ago, or 58,000 miles ago. Yeah, I guess it is out of oil, isn't it? No, 5,800. So now we're trying to see if warranty's going to cover it. Life sucks, bro. Money, money, money. But it is what it is. So we're on to the next part, huh? Today I have held my stuff. Man, I felt like I really castrated the Gamorreans when I was fighting them in the raid. I did like 455, but I still have not reached that damn Lord Wrath. This guy in our group, he did like 700k damage on the Gamorreans, tier 7. That's huge. Yeah, the Z's in trouble, bro. It's in big trouble. Yeah, almost, Jeremiah. So close. Not quite. Not quite. But yeah, so I'm a little stressed about that. I gotta figure out what the hell, but no matter what, I'm probably not keeping the car after this. I mean, straight up, there's no reason now. Now you can never trust that the car is gonna be right. This is Scythus's Luke Skywalker. He's doing pretty good damage. I mean, he's no Ray. Yeah, I already did that. I got as much refund as I think I'm gonna get. Which is okay. Yeah, I got my refund back in the Bears days, man. But EA Capital Games is just, they really do, they're like an abusive lover, man. They keep, and then they come back home and they're like, I'll never hit you again, I'm so sorry. And you're like, okay, I trust you. And then they beat you again. It's terrible. And that's not putting light to that situation, obviously. That's horrible. Sorry for the terrible metaphor, but it is kind of like that. I think Echo requires a lot of uncraftables, and that's why I just don't give a shit. That's the whole thing, man. What the fuck? Like, every 2 days I get... Every 1 day I get an Omega, and every 2 days I get... Dude, that is the worst reinforcement rate you could ever do. You want to reinforce people? You're lucky that we kind of got attached to the long haul and, like, thinking someday in the future it's going to be so awesome, but... I'm starting to think you guys don't have this periphery unless you're a super big whale, but I'm starting to get this periphery like, where do you go from here? I don't know what draws some guys to the game. Like, I love Star Wars, but it's not really Star Wars anymore. I mean, I gotta admit, somebody made a good point when they're like, why the fuck does First Order TIE Pilot and all these guys do like sick, nasty damage, and then you got guys like Mace Windu who are huge in the movies, and they are nobodies. I mean, it really does make me think. I'm like, and it's true. Like, this game is not very Star Warsy. When I build my team and stuff like that, I'm not trying to build a Star Wars team or something like that. I could give a shit less about Rey. Like, this game doesn't let you play people you like. It makes you play people to win. See? There's a fundamental problem with this game that I don't think they're interested in correcting. Also, like, let's just go through, like, the qualms. Like, okay, so leader abilities. They're so stupid. I mean, there are only at any given time, like, 2 or 3 that are even good. Okay, Phasma's good, right? Rex, health, shit. Leia, doesn't she have a leader? Oh yeah, it sucks. No one gives a shit about that anymore. Ayla, tenacity, no one gives a fuck. Qui-Gon Jinn, speed, that's cool. That's okay. Rey doesn't have a leader. Fives has some defense bullshit leader. Might as well not even fucking have one. Dooku and Ben and all them have the same fucking ability. Luminar has the same fucking ability. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do with that. She's got the same fucking ability. Evasion just now with these people versus that people, but she's got evasion with these people, but then they do this with that. I mean, it's just, I don't get it, man. His leader's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty stupid good, obviously. Anytime anybody uses an ability, Leia, who's the only rebel you're probably going to have, is going to do something? Okay, good to know. Barris, meh. I mean, Luminara, same thing, pretty good. Mace Windu, Jedi, fucking sucks. Ethkoth, and why only Jedi Mace Windu? Jedi Anakin, same exact thing as Mace Windu. So leader abilities kind of suck, right? Speed characters said that they were going to get a boost of health. How much health does this bitch have? Oh yeah, not enough. 10k. Granted, she's not fully maxed out, but does it fucking matter? Probably not. She doesn't get a lot of health. Good thing that I get to spend on 15 different skills for her. She's the only one in the game that has that. I think they just made a mistake there. That or that's what people were moving towards, but they never finished. They're like, it's too much work to give everybody that many skills. Fuck it. You see what I'm saying, though? Plo Koon. Like, okay, I got, friggin' take charge. Okay, 35% turn meter defense up. Man, that's awesome, dude. Oh, wait, Phasma does that, only she does it better. Okay, so why the hell would I use that guy? Doesn't make any sense. Grievous is shit. Thanks for 7-starring me. No problem. You're welcome. You see where I'm going with this? So, what's the draw for me long term? Like, I want to quit. If I didn't put money in, I wouldn't be playing still. It's sad, but it's true. If I hadn't put in money and felt obligated, if you haven't put in all this time, if you didn't feel like, oh, you were so close to getting something, now it's like, kind of what's the point? Not to be negative on it, but really, what's the draw for you guys? You know? And once you get to this level, what is the pull? So I can beat the top people and stroke my E-dick? Well, I'm done stroking my E-dick. My E-dick is raw from being stroked so hard. Yeah, I mean, it's all just hard questions that need to be answered. No, I mean, the thing is that the guys in the story, the iconic guys, should really... Here's how I see it, Baldo, and this just may be, a difference of opinion. But personally, I think that the iconic guys enable some of the non-factor guys. Like, yeah, I got my Ahsoka and my Anakin, and they work really well together, and I could throw in some more Jedi, but you know what? Like, instead of having the vulnerability of all the Jedi, and then they give abilities to, like, this pilot that kind of synergizes with what they're doing. Like, so now I need clones with my Plo Koon because, then he does this for them and they do this for him. Like, clones, if they have a Jedi leader, then they do this. See, that's where they're missing. There's a lot of opportunity in here for synergy, but they just... The gear crafting, the pre-crafting, the weak characters are still shitty. The good characters are still really good. Royal Guard is fucked up this game. I mean, that's a fact. You can tell in the Galactic War how fucked up this game has gotten with him in it. It's fucking... That's the worst thing that they've done so far is this Royal Guard thing. I know you don't think so, but it is. It is because you cannot play weaker hitting character. You cannot play a counter team. Because the whole point is now you'll never get back to the back where their damage is. And it takes you forever to kill a fucking RG. So you don't have the potential burst to kill somebody before RG taunts, right? So you have to deal with him. So you just have to wait there. Well, fucking Ray and whoever wails on you, and they are out of touch, Colton. They are out of touch. I mean, that's a fact, dude. They do not know what's really going on. I don't think they play the game. I gotta be honest, if they played the game, it wouldn't be like this. I feel like I did a lot of, like, creation back in the day. I used to make, like, mods and things, and I made a whole system on Star Wars. And people love that shit. It's not. This shit is not rocket scientist. Not rocket science. It is very simple to find ways to make it fun, but you have to be a player. That's the sad thing. You gotta have people out there that love the game. That's what makes a lot of games great. Is that you have the people out there loving them, playing them. They would build it even if you weren't buying it. You see that with a lot of like Kickstarter projects. And anyway, shout out by the way. I hope that you guys pre-order that Dark Souls board game. That shit looked awesome. I pre-ordered one of those. I don't know, and I'm not a huge Dark Souls guy either. I've never even played it really, but damn it, that board game did look awesome on Kickstarter. Yeah, this is a weird team, huh? But you see me mealing him. It's the hipster build, of course. I mean, it's not that hipster, but it's pretty fucking hipster. I didn't want to go after Pilot. I think his time is coming up, and I'm not trying to fuck with him because I respect Order 66, and we're all good in the hood. Colton, how hard is that for them to understand? I've been saying that I can remember the one time that they really did something amazing. You know what? I'll try to post it in chat real quick. Let me look it up. Let's see if we can find it. So, okay, Darth Sidious, known for his ability to outmaneuver Jedi with seemingly unnatural abilities, this component of his persona is being rolled into his ability kit. Gains 35% evasion against Jedi attacks, as well as demoralizing blows. Base damage increased by approximately 40%. It's huge. He really needed that. Granted, they should have done that with a lot of their characters at the time, but they went and they took kind of a semi-weak character. Some people are saying he didn't need to be buffed. At the time, he was fucking terrible. But people back then there weren't as many people on the top end. So they didn't... Here was one of the problems early on. Back in the day, dude, Order 66 and Scythus was the freaking man. Like, he still is, but back then, he was a monster. And we were one of the first guilds that were really ahead of the curve on all the meta. Like, before Team Instinct, before all that, Team Instinct is a little about acknowledgement. But we were in the backfield watching Scythus create, like, really, really dirty comps. Like, things that we just didn't see coming. And, dude, Darth Sidious was weak as shit. We all knew that. And then they buffed him, and then there was an outcry. Like, now a variation to Jedi. I thought it was good. He needed it. He's really squishy. He's actually bad now because his thing is all built into Jedi. Now they need to change it. Alright, Daniel. Hit me up, bro. But, they're missing the opportunities. Yeah, at the top, who gave a shit about fives? Now he's nobody. I wouldn't run him. Pilot's probably going to take him out. You saw what he did right there. I mean, was I not just fighting a 5? He's nothing. Yeah, Yoda, again, Yoda requires so much pre-craft. Is that Sunfac? I guess it is, because Dude Man is Dude Man. I'll hit him when the timer comes out if you remind me. Yeah, we're always getting that. They're always kind of running the patches and stuff for people in the upper, middle, or lower class. They're not really... And once they get here, they'll figure the shit out. But more people are getting to the top now and seeing what the deal is. 6964. What does that mean for the Yoda? Is that maxed out or is it not? It's kind of sad about Yoda. I don't think so. Well, he's certainly not up too many gear pieces, I don't think, because I'm down 4 levels. Well, you know that. I don't think that's maxed. Yeah, it's basically ruining investments. Like, I don't mind you making things more powerful so that other people, like, it should go in phases. Like, this, right now, it's these guys are really strong, but next patch, maybe they'll buff my Plo Koon. I'm going to go with the Ugnaught because they're going to have to come around and work him up, and then he's going to be a little too OP, and then they're going to balance him. Really, you got to go a little high on things so that there's a little bit of outcrying, like, okay, calm down, this guy's a little too OP. I think that, the thing with RG that's kind of speaking to me is that it's gotten to that point now in the game where people just don't even care anymore. Like, I don't see a lot of hands up for RG anymore, even though it's very clear that he's like, again, we're in the same situation as the fucking Poe Dameron thing. It's fucking stupid, man. We've gone from this over and over and over again. We have tanks who were just broken, but now the old tanks don't matter, and now this tank doesn't matter. I'm just kind of bummed on the whole thing. Yeah. Well, anyways, don't want to talk. I don't want to focus completely on the negative side. I'm just saying that for me, I'm lost in my path of what to do now, and I try to find fun things to do, like Resistance Trooper. You saw some of his damage there. He was pretty significant. He does fair damage. I like his expose, even though he gets resisted and he's kind of a douche. But he does go up to pretty high gear levels for relatively low investment. So I try to look, now I'm just trying to look for who can I get up to speed really hardcore and can do something. But, I'm not into getting Sunfac and all those, and a lot of times it's behind another paywall, and I feel like I put in my time. I put in my money. We all paid or didn't with our time or our money or our efforts, and now it's time to just now they can't really release anything on Galactic War because they took too long. I mean, Galactic War. I mean, they took too long putting anything in here. Now there's nothing to put in. There's nothing to do. We got a ton of guys who are already dead. Yeah, Han sucks. I told you that for a while. That's interesting, and I respect that with the Ewoks. It's not for me, because... Do tell me about this Gear 11 FOTP. What's the deal? Is that why they nerfed him? Is he really strong? Don't touch that booster pack. That's so janky. That booster pack is just shit. I don't know. You said attack Sunfac, but you know what? I think I better just leave it right now. I don't want them to get wrong intentions. It's not like we get to talk to 066 all the time, and I'm not going to be gunning for them at the middle of the night. I move when I need to move, and I'm very sedentary otherwise. Amanda's out playing fucking bingo. What is she, like 90 years old now? But I hope she gets 12 grand on a win on bingo because I need that shit for my engine. Dude, Baldo, are you going to tell me about this FOTP? Fives is not really worth farming anymore. I don't think. He was good in tier 6 raids, but he's not good in 7. Better than Leia, Baldo? Because I don't know. I don't believe you. 128 speed is not bad. But I think Leia's still better. Colton, peace, dog. I think I'm going to head out now. Yeah. But if you guys ever want to play some Stellaris, you gotta let a player know, because I do love me some Stellaris, and I'm really pretty fucking good at that game now. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I noticed that and I forgot about it. Yeah, okay, thing about Resistance Pilot, and this goes for a lot of characters, so just take this as a wide sort of, overarching rule. Go to swgoh.gg, look at the character, and figure out how many uncraftables he had. Clay, peace, bro. I'm gonna go over this real quick and then I'm gonna bounce. So, alright, I'm at swgoh.gg. We are looking at Resistance Pilot. Resistance Pilot, right? So, 8,000 power. Not that that really matters. 14k health. That's pretty good. His damage is pretty fair. His potency could be... No, his potency is high as hell. 192. So those are things I look for because I'm interested in how will he raid. High potency is critical. He has exposed, chance to generator. Okay, but then gear. Gear. So click on gear and scroll down to level 8. So at 8 he needs a furnace, right? Alright, so we put in a furnace. Then what do we need? Now we need 2 Nubian scanners. Fuck. And a Nubian design tech. That's 3 unfarmables. 3 fucking unfarmables. You realize how long that's going to take you? Okay, so then we take him up to the next level. Cool. Now he needs a furnace. Well, shit. Then at the next level, he doesn't need anything. Okay, so 5 uncraftables on him. I mean, I'm just saying, that's going to be your one guy. Your one guy on there, that's what you get. Because, you by that time could have kind of geared up. There are a few people out there. Ray. I mean, shit, look at Ray. Her gear, she needs 2 furnaces. That shit's it, isn't it? Oh, and a Nubian. But look at her. She's the best character in the game. Yeah. So, when you're looking at this stuff, just be aware of that shit because... Yeah, she needs 2 furnaces, a Nubian, and that's it. She's done. Resistance Pilot takes a lot. It's not saying he's not dirty, but it's tough. Who are we talking about? 26k health and protection. Resistance Pilot? No, you're talking about first order TIE Pilot still. 11k on a crit on basic if landing 2 shots. And he does about 11k on his second attack then. Health down, he inflicting, and offense down. He inflicts health down? Should I even know that? Yeah, probably because he has no potency, I guess. That's why I wouldn't know that. Now, you see I did put in 1. And shit, I need another furnace. And a fucking Nubian. Holy shit. Interesting. That is weird. 3 furnaces and a Nubian, huh? I don't know. And 2, when you click on something like that, let's take First Order TIE Pilot, for instance, right? So we're talking about First Order TIE Pilot. Click on his gear. And you can click on the Nubian, right? So what else does the Nubian go on? So would I rather have a First Order TIE Pilot or an Admiral Akbar? Or my Geonosian Soldier, which he does go on Geonosian Soldier. What's his potency go up to? Because... So it goes up to 30. Fuck. That ain't much, but it's something. It is a long-ass farm. Maybe by the time you get her, shit will be nerfed just like everything else. It's the worst part. Not gonna lie, I got like 2 4 stars when I was buying chromium, so that was 80 plus 40 or something. So that's like 120 right there. So I was already, a third of the way there. So yeah, I see he gets 30 potency, so it's not much, but what do you think of my resistance trooper there? I thought he was pretty badass. Yeah, Ray is in the guild store. You can do that. That's true, and I would suggest that you do if you're tight on money. You dick. Don't tell me that, Baldo. I like you a lot. Last, why didn't you message me and say, bro, you pre-crafting? I need you to pre-craft. Where was my message on that? I didn't get the memo. I had one Nubian, so I can't hate because I had one, and guess who it went on? Fucking Ray, dude. Yeah, bad rumble. Well, I threw a piston in my Z, so things aren't all great, but they're good. Yeah, cutting his nerf in half because he gets 15, what is it, 15% on that? Yeah, 15% damage and another 15% damage. And then another crit chance up to 15%. Interesting. Well, I'll have to take that. Yeah, 16k protection. He was always a tanky son of a bitch, even when he's been jacked up a bit. But you never said what you thought of my resistance trooper, you dick. Because I'm pretty amped on that one. He's got 28k with protection and health. He doesn't do as much damage, but when you factor in that expose, 65%, which I only demonstrated 50. That was not the 65%. And 15% damage on that opportune strike, which hit pretty freaking hard already. That's going to be 3.0 multiplier. So physical damage 2.2. Well, something to think about. He's got more damage. And it's 3.4. So yeah, he does do really serious damage on his gun down. But, you only have so many slots. And first order TIE pilot would really take up my Ray slot. Plus, I like a little bit more utility and versatility in my builds now. Well, and I don't know about first order together, but yeah, with Phasmolite, I bet that could be pretty dirty. That might be good. It's something I'll think about, but when I get my Nubian, I don't know, man. So I just need one Nubian on that son of a bitch then? Is that right? One Nubian, I have the furnace. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it, because I've been running a lot of Phasmolite. And that health down is pretty intriguing. But RG's tenacity is not wimp. I mean, it's pretty strong, so... Yeah, this is interesting. Although GS, too, could use that Nubian. But... he only goes up to gear 10, and then he needs another damn Nubian, so he may not be worth it anymore. Alright, y'all. No, my Nubian's got to go to Poe Dameron, bro. I'm going to put in on that one. 4 reels. I got to try it. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the reliance on RG that much. I mean, I know it kind of holds your place, but it's not really saving you anything. Everybody can still beat RG. So, sorry, peeps. I gotta roll out. I won't gear 10 him. Don't worry. May the force be with y'all. And I'll catch you again. I'll try to be more consistent, but at least you know you got me on the weekend, so. May the force be with you.